quickly, let's talk about, still talking about women. And over the weekend, the Flamingos played Cameroon in the final round of the Under-17 World Cup qualifier. And that game did not, okay, let me just put it this way. The outcome wasn't ideal at all because they ended 2-2 first leg. Cecilia, we talked about this game on Friday. We thought it was always going to be a difficult, tough game. It turned out to be exactly that way. The Cameroonians coming to Lagos, coming to Benin, they just came to lord it over the girls. That's basically what they did because it was 2-1 at the time, and the Flamingos really had to show character. They had to really fight to get a draw. 2-2 first leg, second leg in the fourth night. Cecilia, our chances are quite diminished, if you ask me. Very slim, very slim. You know, on Friday, for the first time, I tell you, I'm watching the Nigerian girls that I'm not really too optimistic about. Right. Outside the fact that preparations normally wasn't as a top-notch, but I know before now, at least you know that they have a coach. When the coach had to come in, start looking for the girls, putting them together. And this is age grade tournament, so it's hard, it's difficult, and we all know that the season, the league season, they're on break and all, so it's difficult to actually put these girls together and get something out of it. I think the 2-2 they got against the Cameroonians, to me, I'm proud of them because I told you about the Cameroonians, what they did to the Algerians. I mean, they went to Algeria, beat those girls 4-0. Those ones came to Yaoundé, it was 3-0, 7-0 on aggregate. And we qualified based on the fact that we had that away goal rule, precisely. Now, this is about we had the 1-0 draw. Right here in Benin, it was all goalless. So when you're coming from the backdrop of that, you know what you're going to expect in this one. So when they started scoring, I was really impressed because, the girls were good on the day, but the Cameroonians were better. So, and we understand why they're better. 4 of the girls were drafted from the under-20 team who also performing very well, to come into the under-17 and all that. So they knew what they wanted, coming here, at least getting on the score sheet, which they did. And we hope that in the fourth night, when the girls get to Yaoundé or maybe Nimbe, wherever they're playing their game, then they should be able to maybe pick up something, but they can't just go there and defend because they know if they defend and it's goalless, of course, Cameroonians will qualify. So they need to also score once they go there. So this is a very tough one. It's a tightrope they will be walking. Shegun Adigun talked about the Nigerian spirit, never say die, they don't break, Nigerians don't break. Maybe once they get Cameroon, they won't break. And if they can replicate what the Super Falcons did in front of that massive crowd they had, talking about the final. I'm talking about Super Falcons against the Cameroon, playing the final in front of that massive crowd and all that, for them to be able to win 1-0 and they brought the title, which was really cool. If the girls can go over there and do the same thing, I know it's going to be very, very difficult. I know that. Yeah, it is. It's highly. It's not impossible. Yeah, it's not. Of course, it's not impossible. It's very difficult. Draw the spirit from the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles. What they did. Exactly. It's very interesting to see how they handle that particular game in 2 weeks' time. But the coach, Balaniki, has had a lot to say. Let's listen to his post-match reactions after the game. An 2-2 draw against Cameroon.
We had the opportunity of winning this match. If you look at the referee, she was just one-sided. Referee, we are playing Cameroon and they brought referee, a French-speaking referee. I don't bother whether they are overage or they are underage. I have the belief that we have the ability to beat them, if not for our careless attitude or in officiating.
We expect to have a good game in Cameroon, and I think we have all now in our side to go to the World Cup. We wish just to have a good game in Cameroon so that we can qualify.
Right, it's all about qualifying for the Under-17 Women's World Cup in Uruguay. And 2-2 after the first leg, second leg in the fourth night in Cameroon, and just a 1-0 win will suffice for Nigeria. Cecilia, just a 1-0 win, and Nigeria will qualify. It doesn't look like the most difficult of tasks.
Well, you saw the girls play. I know the Cameroonians are good. Give it to them. The discipline, they're good. I don't know if they're going to make some silly mistakes. That's what we're going to bank on. That we can really bank on. The good thing is that at least we can score. I saw that. It's beautiful. They can string passes together and all that. They can also concede as well. But when I saw the Cameroonians, they're really big. So when you're playing against the South Africans, complain that under 20 girls were big. They should have played these Cameroonians. Then they would understand what we are talking about. Talking about the South Africans, they just destroyed Djibouti 7-0. So they're already very close to qualifying. But then I think just maybe they can go over there and 1-0, as we said, and not just pick the tickets. I mean, we've been consistent qualifying for this tournament and all that. This year might just be different, or this year shouldn't be different. Might just be different. So we'll see how it goes. It's not an age tournament. It's not all about winning. It's all about winning. I mean, if we don't get to qualify, then we know that, okay, we have a team, at least they can play football. And that's what I'm taking away from this particular one. And the girls, of course, for the first time, we'll see, they're young. I mean, they're pretty young. I mean, for you to pick girls like that who are really young, ready to play, and they're good at what they're doing, then it shows that is an improvement, you know, on the Nigerian women's team.
Yeah, I guess you've tried your best to try and console yourself, which is, I understand where you're coming from. Because if these girls go on to play for the Falcons and the Falconets later, then that would be success to a certain extent. So it's like I said, it's not about winning at all. So that's it for the under-17. That's the Flamingos. Wish them all the best as they try to go to Cameroon and try to get the all-important victory to qualify for the under-17 Women's World Cup.